Hey y'all, so I figured I'd post a video. I haven't done one in a very long time. Um, so a little update. I believe I'm 8 weeks. Um, my my due date is like July 26th, around there. I've not been to the doctor yet, but I do need to go. I'm waiting for a few things to settle. Um, and also I wrote it all down so I won't forget it. Sorry I look like a mess. Morning sickness has kicked in around 7 weeks, and I hate it. I hate every little bit of it. Um, I wrote everything down I wanted to talk about. Okay, breastfeeding. Um, I know it's kind of early to talk about, but I just wanted to stay informed on the information about it and everything, and um, so I decided I'm going to breastfeed. My fiance and I both decided it would be best if my body will do so. My sister Anna could not breastfeed. But I went to a breastfeeding center, and they said one of the biggest reasons why a mother cannot breastfeed is because of birth control. Usually after you give birth, they put you on birth control like that. So I have to make sure that I don't get on birth control. Um, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to get on any birth control. And stress is another big trigger on why women dry up so fast. Um, So I need to stay clear of stress, and I need to not be on birth control as of, while I'm breastfeeding at least, or for the first month or 6 months. I don't know how long I'm going to breastfeed. I'm hoping it will be for a little while, but like I'm not going to be one of those moms who's breastfeeding their kid at 7 years old, But I'm hoping to breastfeed at least, like my goal is 6 months. If I breastfeed further than that, that'd be awesome. But but yeah, just for the first 6 months, I'm hoping. Um, and then maybe around 6 months I'll do solids um, with our child. But let's see. With the breastfeeding, what I learned is if what I want to do is the first month, my child will not get a bottle or a binky or a passy. It'll just be just all me, natural. So that'll be for the first month. So that way I'm not in pain, because when the child switches to binky to bottle to breast back to binky, that is just going to hurt me in the long run physically. So it's just going to be nothing but me. And then after the first month, then I'll start giving the passy and in the bottle. But let's see, breastfeeding. I got this all written down. Cloth diapering. I've really considered cloth diapering. But the problem right now is that we live in a house of 5. My sister, her fiance's best friend, who's another guy, my fiance, and me. So that's 5 plus 4 dogs. We do not have a washer and dryer here. It is a 3-bedroom house, 2.5 bath, and we do not have a washer and dryer here. This used to be my parents' house, and they moved out, and my sister took over. Um, So we are hoping to get that soon, and that way we're not always going to the laundromat, and that would be easier for me to be doing cloth diapering. But I don't know. I think for the first few months we might just do regular diapers, just because this is our first child, and I mean I've been around many babies enough to know what I'm doing, but I've never cloth diapered ever. I've never washed a child that was on cloth diaper. Or anything. Both my nephews and my niece were both on just regular diapers. So I think we might just do that for a little bit until we get a hang of being parents, and then we'll go ahead and possibly switch to cloth diapering. But I've seen a lot of people, a lot of my YouTube friends, all y'all have cloth diaper your children, and I think that is really awesome. So it's up in the air. So we're still thinking about it. My gallstones have been actually really good. I haven't had any attacks, which is quite shocking, because I've gotten into some food I probably shouldn't have. But gallstones are fine. Haven't had any attacks. But the doctor wants me to past them. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. I was like, you do it and tell me how it worked out for you. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to. Sorry, I got a text message. Um, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my gallbladder completely out after I give birth, which is going to be really difficult with breastfeeding, but because of all the pain pills. But I'll just have to pump and throw away. That's what the lady was telling me at the breastfeeding center. But let's see, some other new stuff. I went to the ER recently because I was having like extremely bad cramps, like terrible. My periods were pretty bad. Okay, so I'm used to the period pain, but these were pretty bad. I felt them like on the side of my hips, so I just kind of felt, is it my ovaries? And all my friends were scaring me about an ectopic pregnancy and all that, and I'm like, ugh, maybe I should just go to the emergency room. So I did. They looked at me like I was stupid. Nothing was wrong with me, but I got to see our baby on the ultrasound, and the ultrasound tech said that our child is perfectly healthy. His or her heart is beating 100 beats per minute, so she said that's really good. I am around 8-9 weeks, she said, so I'm around there. What else? All my friends who have had children are telling me they think I'm having a girl. I'm breaking out bad all over my face. You can see this little booger right here is getting awful. I got a big old zit right here. And I'm actually getting them around my chest area, like up here. It's really disgusting. I'm not getting them nowhere else but face and chest. Another thing is, well, I wouldn't really call this, like, to know if I'm having a girl or boy. I've never liked sour candy. I think it's disgusting. So obviously my favorite is sweet, so that's all I've really been eating. Those sugar cookies you get at Walmart with the frosting on it, and then the little what do you call that? Little sprinkles, but they're circles. Oh my gosh, they're awesome. I think they're called like frosted sugar cookies. Great, but give you awful heartburn. So be warned. Let me see. Some symptoms that I am having. Obviously, morning sickness. It is awful. I don't have them with me. I should have got them, but they're in the bathroom right now. I use these C-bands that I got from one of my friends who just had her child. She said they worked really well. They're working for me, but not as good as I'd want them to. I've only vomited once during, with the whole pregnancy so far with morning sickness. Was not fun. Because I have gallstones, my morning sickness is going to be worse than any other, normal pregnancy. So that kind of sucks, but I guess you just take it for what it is. So those C-bands are really good. The one, they got the obvious, they got the circle right here, and you put it like 2 fingers away from your wrist, so you put it like right there, and you just press on it. It presses on a pressure point. So it gets you, like, feeling better. Another thing is, another thing I got. Me and my fiance went out and bought our first baby book. Like a journal type book. And we've been writing in it. It's really, really cute. I don't have that by me either. I'm on my bed. Over there's my dresser. That's where it is. In the bathroom, my C-band. So I do not have that. But we've been writing in it. And it's a really cute book. Growing up, I always wished that my mom would have done that, with the baby book, so that way when I got older, I could look at it, and it would be very, meaningful to me. Another thing is, the book, I think it's Jenny McCarthy, or Jessie McCarthy, The Baby Laughs. That's a really good book. I read all of that within 1 day. 2 days, actually. Okay, so those are the things that we got. And then something else. Let's see. I got this all written down. I'm just looking. Okay, with my gallstones and the fact that, the morning sickness, It's been very difficult to eat. It's been so difficult. I'd like a spare of the moment. I want something certain, and we don't have it, so that kind of ticks me off. But I don't know. Right now, my favorite thing is mint chocolate chip ice cream. There's a reason for that. I can't eat salsa anymore. But I'll get back to mint chocolate chip ice cream. But I can't eat salsa anymore because I remember during my gallstone pains, I had chips and salsa, and I had, thrown it up. And if anyone's who's ever thrown up salsa, it's the most disgusting thing ever. So salsa is very difficult for me to eat. So what I've been doing is mint chocolate chip ice cream. As weird as it sounds, when I eat that, I'm not afraid of the morning sickness because I don't know. This is kind of gross, but mint chocolate chip ice cream is not. It does not make me want to throw up even more by throwing it up. You know how there's certain foods if you throw it up, it's just disgusting. It's really, really gross. Well, the ice cream, makes it somewhat better. It's still disgusting, don't get me wrong, but it makes it somewhat better. But like I said, I've only thrown up once. My dear fiance, poor thing, he's been getting the raft of everything. My bad moods, having to get things when I'm craving them. I feel so bad when I'm not feeling good because he's just there. I love him to death, but he's there when I'm not feeling good. So it's like I do kind of take it out on him a little bit, even though it's not just his fault. This was planned, so there's no reason why I should be mad. I get in those cranky moods. Y'all can relate, You're just getting them cranky moods. But let's see, other symptoms I'm having. I'm still very tired. If I wake up too early, I will take a nap during the day. Like lately, I've been having to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to certain places, and when I come back, it'll probably be around like 8 or 9, and I'll sleep, and I'll probably wake up around 4, and then I can still sleep through the night. So that's not a problem, but I can't stop sleeping. What else? My fiance smokes, and the cigarettes that he smokes are like some kind of grape cigar, and ugh, it's so disgusting. He's not allowed to smoke them around me. Not only because I'm pregnant, but the fact that they just smell like ass. Let's see, what else? We figured out baby names. I know it's extremely early, but we just wanted to figure out the baby names and get them out of the way. I'll go ahead and write them on the box here, somewhere around this box. You'll see them, but